okay? Injured? You need to go up. They could use your help. I'll stay to check this deck.
Can't fix the leak. We need to lower the pressure. Take this key. Follow the tubes to the control panel. Open the panel and reduce the pressure. Great. At least we're safe. Now we have to report to the bridge that this area is secure. Go to the communications panel and report to Captain. He will open the door and log our progress.
What is he? Opening the hatch. Report saved. You're dismissed.
I think they expect you on the bridge. We need to figure out what's attacking us. I'll be around here.
It's moving around us.
Is it an animal or some kind of sub? What's the noise profile?
Can't lock on automatically. We need to check the sonar manually.
I see. Our sonar operator just arrived.
Finally. Get to your post. We have to scan for contacts. We need to locate the source of those hits. Come on, take your post. I'll show you what we might be looking for. Your task is to find the vessel attacking us and determine what threat it poses. You need to lock on to the sound that differs from the background noise. Great, you're locked on. Rotate the sound profile to isolate individual noise components. Now, you can feed the data to the mainframe. Press the Analyze button and the mainframe will reconstruct an image of the boat and suggest actions. Okay, I've received the data. You can turn off the sonar.
What do you see? An enemy?
The mainframe suggests it's some kind of enemy boat. Evasive maneuvers recommended.
Leave the area. Full ahead.
I can't. The engines are dead.
And the reactor?
Emergency lockdown.
We need to restore power supply from the reactor. Go down to engineering and find our chief engineer.
The reactor is that way. I'll secure the door after you go through.
What should I do? Now I guess I'm chief engineer. The lockdown. Yeah, chief engineer. He has a key for the console. It should give you access. My post. What do you mean? Reactor. The lockdown. Please, do it yourself. I need some time. Thank you. Sorry. I just need a minute. Here, take my key to access the reactor console.
Engines ready.
Full ahead.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Here's a report on reactor status. It's really bad. We have a problem with the cooling system. Both pressure and temperatures are rising. We only have 5 days until a meltdown. Take this to Captain, and I will double-check the rest. You should hurry back to the bridge. Take the report to Captain.
What is it? Report received and saved. Proceed.
Captain is waiting for you.
What is it? Acknowledged. Report saved.
Is that the reactor report? Only 5 days left. We're in the middle of a war, and most of the crew is dead. We need to fix the boat. We need to return home. I know Sharon's had a mental breakdown back there. And you just left her there. You should have pushed her to get it together and do her job. I expect quick, rational thinking from you, because you'll have to deal with a lot of issues on the spot. Because now, you're my first mate. That means you should look after the crew when I can't. Now take your post. Go to the bridge for a briefing.
Today at 2:37, we experienced a powerful EM strike that could have been caused by a thermonuclear explosion. Short circuits and system failures were recorded throughout the boat. Reactor cooling systems experienced heavy damage. We have only 5 days until a core meltdown. It is a war, and we are in the middle of it. Stranded without communications, while the enemy is hunting us down. But we have a job to do. Everyone still alive was assigned to crucial posts and received new responsibilities. Doctor and Communications Officer, Kelly. Navigation Officer, Zach. Chief Engineer, Sharon. Michael, Head of Logistics and Supplies. The sonar operator also serves as my first mate and assigns daily tasks. I expect a full damage report from the technical and weapons departments. we must always be ready to engage a potential enemy. We have to survive this. So rest for now, and prepare for the next shift. Dismissed.
So, you're our first mate now, and it's your job to assign the tasks for all of us. Sharon, what can you tell us about the state of the boat?
I'm not sure.
You're the chief engineer. You should always have a precise answer for us.
Yes, ma'am.
The way to engineering is clear, but the rest of the storage room is blocked. We should open it up and get access to the kitchen.
We can use emergency rations for now.
It will do for now, but proper food, that's what we really need.
The captain said to open the pump room first, so we can reach the other compartments. This should be our priority. Are you sure you don't have any questions? We can suggest the task we want to do first. Consider carefully what resources each task requires and how useful it will be to us. Every crew member has strengths and weaknesses. Pick someone who is capable to do the task at hand. Also, check their energy level. If a crew member is exhausted, they can fail the task. Awaiting your orders, then. Use the console.
trying to memorize the conduits. Sorry, I'm a bit busy.
Everything here is just a mess. But small steps. We'll get there.
You didn't assign anyone to the pump room. It's crucial we open that section. I'll make sure the captain knows, and ask Sharon to take a second shift to finish it. You shouldn't ignore important tasks. A full review of the engineering quarters is complete. The report is now stored in the mainframe. And the mermaid figurine? It's set up in the officers' quarters. Now, we got some spare time. You'll find the crew in the officers' quarters. Zach's even fixed that old dartboard. No one's used it in ages. When you're ready to move on, report to the captain. I don't get it. It's risky, We have spare time to follow proper procedures.
Only 4 days left. We need to gain access to the reactor control system quickly.
But your plan... The pressure is too high. Some pipes may burst and we risk sinking.
This section must be opened. If we check everything 10 times, it might be too late.
What do you think, First Mate? Should we risk the integrity of our systems? Or follow proper and safe procedures?
Yes, thank you.
That's on you, then. The best we can do now is to try reaching home and fixing the reactor. We need to follow procedures and gain access to the control room first. Then we assess the problem and establish potential solutions.
How are you, kid? You got fast legs. Left the mess hall just in time. So many people there, and only you managed to escape. And what if I waited a little longer? No, can't think about it. We could all have been dead by now.
We only got 4 days left, and we totally lost our navigation and comms. I hope the mainframe can help us fix it. First of all, we need to understand what is really happening, and then we figure out how to add more coolant or reduce the pressure. At least I hope it will work. She definitely knows this boat. Maybe she's not as great as our old chief engineer, but she is on the right track.
Yes? Report saved. You're dismissed.
We need to leave this area. Are we ready to move? If only we had more people. We can request more manpower if we contact the Navy. Help Kelly find a way home. Go to the sonar station. We only have 4 days to establish contact with the Navy. We need to send them everything we've been able to find about this war. You're dismissed. We need to leave this area. Are we ready to move? We're pretty exposed here, and there are several contacts around us. We need to find a way out. Take your post at the sonar, and plan a route out of this area.
We've pulled away from our Phantom, but it's not time to rest yet. We need to reach friendly waters and send all the data back home. We can't fix our heading. The ocean floor has changed drastically, and there are plenty of natural hazards and strange contacts out there. We must avoid them and make it home.
There's no signal from the satellites, and our communication drone isn't available. But I doubt it would help anyway. The aurora has poisoned the sky.
We're using our relative motion as a frame of reference. It's not very precise, but at least we're heading south.
The sonar will show you nearby contacts and the ocean floor. Analyze as many contacts as you can. It'll help us keep clear of the enemy and avoid damage.
Shit. Staying hidden and finding our way home at the same time? Sounds like a tall order.
Well, if you want to get home, what choice do we have?
Everyone, prepare to move and follow the route the XO plots for us. Let's find some landmass. It'll be our clue to the way home. Good luck.
You need to plan a safe route for our sub. Locate and analyze contacts. It should reveal dangerous zones. Analyze at least 3 contacts, and I will unlock the route planner for you. I've unlocked the route planner for you. Open it whenever you're ready to leave this area. We need to reach the escape point through the rough terrain while avoiding the danger zones. Once the route is set, press start and the sub will begin moving. We can take damage while moving. Danger zones raise that risk, so plan the route carefully.
Now that we have our heading, let's deal with the reactor. Only 4 days until a meltdown. What's our status on that front?
The pumps still aren't open. The first mate decided there were more important tasks than that.
So we can't reach the technical corridor, is that it?
I took it upon myself and sent Sharon and Michael to handle it right away.
Perhaps I should have promoted you to XO, but the choice is made.
What other way? The pumps are the most crucial thing on this sub. This isn't even up for discussion.
We need to open the technical corridor and gain access to the reactor. I expect you to understand our needs and carry out that order. If you fail to perform your duty, you will be replaced. Understood? I'm counting on you, but one more failure, and you'll be replaced. Now go and help Sharon and Michael.
I'm stuck here. This pipe just broke on me. Hurry up, will you? Redirect the pressure quickly. Find the control panel. It should be near the stairs. Bam. Come on. Reconnect the conduit so I can reach that pipe. Dang! She told me it would be safe, so I just turned that damn valve. And it exploded in my face. Damn pressure surged and blew up the pipe. She's by the air duct, at the engineering. Well, she should have been here to help me. Mother, damn, I almost boiled alive there. What the fuck? She should be here. I need a minute.
I'm not worthy, right? I've made a mistake. In such a rush. I thought everything would be okay. He's gonna be fine, right? I don't know. I was in a hurry. Maybe he would have known for sure. And God, I heard Michael calling for help. But I couldn't force myself to stand up and do something about it. Just sat there and cried like a baby. I'm a goddamn officer. Thank you. I've activated the pumps, drained the water, and the air should be fine and breathable now. Now we just need to get in there, but I can't. The pipe is secure, but I just can't go there. I'm still shaking. Please, check it out. Something's jamming the hatch. We gotta fix it. There was a fire, so air quality is non-existent. Some leaks, and dead bodies. No, this never happened before, so I'm as confused as you are. Hope it doesn't get worse. For a chief engineer, it's a pretty nasty thing. Please, don't tell Kelly. Or Captain. Go through the analytics room to the technical corridor. The hatch in question will be there. Find a way to unlock it.
So I can check his condition. You're in shock. I'll get you some sedatives. Stay still, and you'll finally have a good night's.
I like your eyes. You shouldn't come here. You shouldn't sleep. The clock is ticking. Tick tock, tick tock. You are too close to him. Your dreams are his now. I'm just a boy. Fine. But don't sleep. And don't look beyond that door.
You're awake. I hope you had some good sleep. No one really rested after the accident. Kelly said the drugs put you to sleep, but your body and brain still believe they are awake. It was Timmy. He didn't look like himself anymore. That section was filled with water. How could he possibly be alive? I don't get it. There were 17. Everyone dead, burned, drowned, except for one. He was shot. You probably saw him. Right in the head. And a gun is missing from the security box. It can't be suicide. Someone shot him after all this mess had already started. He lost part of his head, probably caused by some high-pressure water stream. And something grew on it, looked like corals. Your guess is as good as mine. We might be dealing with a saboteur. But who? Is that why Captain is hiding? Yes, Kelly asked me to watch over you. And you seem fine to me. And one more thing from Kelly. She's handed out sleeping pills for everyone. Take them before you go to sleep next time. And you'll actually get some rest. Everyone's waiting for you on the bridge now. We need to keep fixing the boat. See you.
You're awake. Finally. So, Michael told you about Timmy? We put him in the radio room. There's no other space and no medical bay left.
I say we clear out the library and use the shelves as bunks. I'll take care of this room.
I'll help you with that.
Sharon's busy with the technical room, and I'm opening the research compartment now. But all that is a double shift. Right now, pick the priority tasks for us.
None of us can sleep anyway, so a few double shifts won't hurt. And it'll open up useful rooms for us.
I've taken blood samples and examined him. It's like nothing I've ever seen. I'll open the research room and run the tests as soon as I can.
Now that the pumps and the technical corridor are open, we have access to life support and other systems. We can open more rooms or improve the submarine systems.
Maybe we can open the mess hall, too.
You want a big kitchen?
It's not about the kitchen. It's about many of the crew were in there. Maybe someone's still alive.
It's personal, isn't it? It's about her.
Don't start. Yes, I need to see her. I should at least say goodbye.
It's about his wife. She was in there when it all started.
And I closed that damn door.
There's a medical room by the mess hall. I could use it to restore the crew's energy more efficiently.
But with the pumps open, we can upgrade the sub and unlock the torpedo room. If we can launch torpedoes, we can fight those monsters.
That's all well and good, but our priority stays the same. We fix the reactor. Now we need to work out how to open the reactor room. Once we do, we can figure out what's happening with the reactor.
urgent? Report received and saved. Proceed.
I fix it and break somewhere else. This sub's got a sense of humor.
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
Hope we can handle this.
It's all for now.
Hey, I just wanted to thank you for opening the mess hall. I found her. My wife. She was in there. She died with her friends. On the boat she loved more than the life ashore. I'll try to make her sacrifice count. Thank you again.
She was a true patriot. The mess hall was badly fire damaged, but the medical room is in good condition. Now, we can use it to prepare medicine for the crew. Nothing unusual turned up in the technical compartment. The report has been filed in the mainframe database. The little fish from the locker is fine. We've set up an aquarium for it in the officers' quarters. We have some time to rest now. After that, report to the captain to continue.
Damn pressure. Can't figure out why it's rising. I need access to the control room to understand what happened. And then we can come up with a plan. Because right now, it could be anything. Chief Engineer, he was a role model for everyone. He knew so much. Gosh, all of them are just left there. What should I do?
You know, when I signed the contract, the officer told me,
Boy, you have an ideal height for a submarine. You can fit into any hole and crevice.
and now, looking at you, I suppose they picked you to push me into the tightest holes and crevices. Get it?
Are you lost or something? Go bother someone else. I'm not in the mood. Just go. Zach's a good guy, but his jokes... Now is not the best time. Maybe it's your mind playing tricks. Our brains need good sleep to operate properly. Today I'll ask Kelly for some pills. And I advise you do the same. It's everything, and at once. And I still can't sleep. My hands are shaking. But why? I've always been pretty stable. And now, I just feel anger, like I might explode at someone. And it frightens me.
Hope you slept well. I'll get everyone those sleeping pills, but I'm not sure it'll make much difference. I took them last night too, but they barely helped. What about you? How do you feel? Me too. There were some huge stairs and a door. It felt like someone was watching me. Seems like your subconscious is trying to justify your insomnia. Please get some rest tonight. Must be a critical level of stress if you have such dreams. The weirdest stuff I've ever seen. Some kind of fungus or algae started growing inside him. It keeps him alive, if we can call it that. His heart is beating, his muscles contract, but it's not him. There's no brain activity. I saw residues of the same algae in every body, but only Timmy is a living host.
What is it? Report saved. You're dismissed.
If you're done working, we need to move before our location is discovered. Is the crew ready? Hopefully, we'll understand what happened with the reactor and how to fix it. Until then, we need to move further and gather more information on what happened. The situation demands it. I have my orders and you have yours. Go to the sonar. We need to choose a course. We're near a huge rift. It could make a good hiding spot. Go to the sonar and plot a route to bring the sub closer to that rift.
There's a huge rift right in front of us, and it looks like several contacts are close by. If I'm right, this rift was carved by the enemy's weapon. Follow it, and we'll understand what happened. I've been going over the reports and analyzing the data. An EMP attack. A saboteur breaking into the gun safe. Being stalked by phantoms. And now, this algae. Seems like some kind of bioweapon. We were the target right from the start. Now, we should give them a fight.
I need more data. Analyze more contacts around us so I can figure out what we're dealing with.
The torpedo section isn't too badly damaged, so we can open it up. Now that the pumps are open, it shouldn't be too hard.
Before the Aurora began, we recovered an artifact from one of the wrecks our science department was studying. The mainframe began analyzing it, and with every mystery we solve, we learn more about them.
That rift we found could lead us to their base. And we must seize the chance to learn more about our enemy. But first, we must reach that rift safely. I had to be sure it wasn't connected to this phantom and our enemy, but everything points to it being part of this attack.
It looks like a metal disc engraved with a sea creature, the sort of thing sailors like to make. But its atomic structure is the fascinating part. Apply different resonance frequencies, and it reveals the information stored inside. The mainframe is helping decipher that information right now.
Let's find out more about our enemy. Prepare to move the submarine. Start at your discretion.
We're near a huge rift. The route planner is already available. Use it at your own discretion.
Timmy! He is missing.
He shouldn't be able to walk. The algae can't grow that fast.
What happened? Where's Timmy?
I don't know. Probably somewhere on the lower decks.
That Timmy. He's a disruption. Come to my quarters. I have another task for you.
Timmy's a safety hazard now. He's infected with that strange algae. Take care of that mess. And if he shows any signs of aggression, shoot him on the spot. This is my personal handgun. Be careful with it.
Remember, this is not a human. It's not thinking anymore. And it could be dangerous. Shoot it. And let me perform an autopsy of that algae.
I warned them. I told them we should lock him up. Even if he wasn't able to walk by himself. Please, be careful.
We'll be here to cut him off near the hatches. Just lure him here, and don't be a hero.
Hey, I know you're all afraid of him, but try to be reasonable. Kelly says he's not a human, but I feel like it could still be Timmy. I'll lock him up. I'll keep an eye on him. Please, give him a chance. Okay. Let me open the hatch for you.
if this happens to us? Will you shoot us too?
I'll rest a bit and then begin the autopsy. These algae turned out to be much stronger than I initially thought. I've never seen anything capable of taking control of multicellular organisms with more developed nervous systems. Now we have a chance to understand what we're dealing with. You've had a rough day. Try to get some rest now.
Timmy's dead. Again. Look, I know you're making very hard choices. And now our safety is on you too. I wanted to give you this. I had some psychology classes, and we were advised to keep a diary when stressed. This should help you ease the burden. Take it. Try writing something down today. Maybe it'll help you sleep.
Oh, hi. Good. You didn't sleep. Don't take those pills. When you sleep, he goes into your mind. You might even think he's good. No. Just a boy. I told you. I want you to see the story. And understand. Understand who you really are. You shouldn't ask me that. Ask yourself. Now, it's time to go. The clock's still ticking. Bye.
We need to find a way to fight this algae before it overwhelms the boat. And our immune systems. I've done a preliminary autopsy on Timmy, and the results aren't good for us. The algae fights for the survival of its host, and its target is our own bodies.
Can we make a cure?
I have some ideas, but I need more time and data. Let's open and investigate more rooms.
You just want to cut more of us open, don't you?
It's all to keep us safe. I keep telling you, it wasn't Timmy. It attaches to the walls and is very hard to cut away, but it doesn't damage the electronics too badly. It avoids anything electrified, so we're not in any immediate danger. Not yet. Our immune systems destroy these cells. But it takes a toll on the liver and kidneys. You may feel more exhausted. I'm still researching. I've moved all the bodies to the research room, so that area is a biohazard and off-limits to you. Timmy is a perfect example of what this algae does to a dead body. So, don't die, or this algae will eat you from the inside. But first, we have to find a way to clear it, or it'll spread across the whole boat. The technical compartment with the reactor is already full of it. And I expect the additional stairway and the ICBMs are off-limits too. There's a great deal of it there. We should be careful. And not panic. I take every precaution and test myself constantly. I will find a way to stop this disease. The algae rapidly mimic dead cells. In some bodies, it keeps basic functions running. So, they're better preserved. Some algae cells become blood, and others become organ tissue.
Hey, can I say something too? The technical room's open now, so I can restore our communication drone. It'll let us contact other ships and find out what happened to everyone else. The drone stays wired to the sub and raises the radio antenna to reach other ships. With it, we can stay stealthy and still talk to other ships. There are plenty of vessels out there. Maybe someone can share what they know. Having a way to reach others is a good thing.
We have to find a way into the reactor room. So assign the right jobs to everyone.
What is it? Report saved. Return to your task.
It's all for now. In normal times, I would have ordered an emergency quarantine to stop the infection. But cleansing everyone of the algae isn't enough now. We have to take the fight to the enemy. So we must keep doing our tasks.
The torpedoes are online now. We can fight those bastards back. Sure, it's still limited capacity, but at least we've got something. You can start the launch sequence from the sonar actions.
Well, at least we can defend ourselves now. But be careful with those torpedoes. Some of our enemies can strike back.
The communication drone is ready. It needs some power, but now you can contact other ships. You can access it through the sonar actions menu. Finally, we have a link to the outside world.
Be very cautious with communications. We can't let the enemy discover our position. The mess hall has been thoroughly examined. Notes have been added to the mainframe records. We've installed the coffee machine from there in the officers' quarters. Now we can rest a bit and then move to the next location. Report to the captain when you're ready.
I can fix it. I just need time in the control room. I can bring the pressure down.
Or we shut it down. Switch to diesels and stop betting the whole boat on a maybe.
Diesels won't get us home. We'd be a coffin.
Better a slow coffin than a fast grave. I've buried enough people this week.
You think I don't know that? It's my reactor now. My mistake if it goes boom. Let me try.
All right, kid. But the second it turns, we pull the plug. Deal?
Deal. And thank you, I guess.
Sharon put so much on herself. She should rest more and trust us with some tasks. Nope. Damn insomnia. Just laid there, staring at the ceiling, and almost hearing others' voices, trying to remember their faces. Hey, I'm still kind of fresh out the academy, you know. She's my superior by rank and knowledge. I better stick to my job.
Thank you for listening to me. A clean specimen beats a walking hazard. Don't give me that look. So, this algae is some unknown biological mutation. I need to understand it, then figure out a way to neutralize it. Radiation will help, most likely. Clean, controllable. I'll have the numbers by morning. You've worked beside Sharon now. I need an honest assessment. Is she stable enough to work with the reactor? She hides things. If there's a weakness, I'd rather know before it kills us all. Claustrophobic. On a submarine. Marvelous. Thank you. That's exactly the kind of info I needed. I won't be cruel about it, but I'll be watching. We can't afford her freezing in some crawl space again. You did the right thing by telling me. I won't hold it against her, but at least now I can plan around it.
We're stalled. It's not safe here. We need to move soon. Is everyone ready? Something that wants this boat dead. The details are Kelly's responsibility, not yours. Keep this crew focused on the target. This rift is a mess. Too many strange contacts around. We need to keep clear of them. Take your post at the sonar and find a route that avoids these contacts.
We're deep inside the rift now, and navigating here won't be easy. The sensors show a lot of debris and wreckage. We're also picking up traces of radio waves. We need to investigate, and then push deeper into the rift.
Our torpedoes are online.
Use offensive force at your discretion. If you determine that it will secure our passage, you're free to use torpedoes.
And what do you think they'll tell us? Hello, we fried your electronics and released a biovirus that reanimates your dead. Let's be friends. The more objects you can identify, the clearer it'll be what happened to all these contacts. We're working with very little information right now.
Prepare for movement and secure your post. We need to pass through this rift safely. Waiting for your report. It's almost crushed. We need to repair it fast. access yet.
Just shut it down and switch to the diesels. Why are we still fighting to stay afloat? Just surrender the boat. That damn crew is dying. We're killing each other over this.
No, that's not an option. I will not surrender this boat.
See what I mean? He'd rather kill every last one of us.
Is this still about Timmy? I told you. He was dead. Come and watch the autopsy yourself.
We're fighting something we don't even understand. To hell with all of you.
Hey! What's gotten into all of you?
I need professionalism, not high school drama. Agreed. Now back to... I want access to the reactor itself.
The algae is blocking the way, and it's proving difficult to remove.
Then we need a decontamination procedure.
They're just simple algae cells. We could take a torch and burn them off.
Setting the air on fire inside a sub. Yeah, that could get spicy.
That's no good. We could use radiation. If it's a simple organism, a neutron flux would kill it.
Much like fire, really. Only without the flames.
You know, either one could just as easily kill both of us, too.
Sterilizing it with radiation is actually a sound idea.
How would you set that up?
We could rig up a neutron source to get a stable flux.
But they're stored near the reactor's bioshield. That area may be irradiated.
I'll get the door to the auxiliary staircase open.
I'll build a timed rig to hold the source.
I'll calculate the dose required to kill the algae.
Then it's settled. XO, help Zach find the right materials. Let's get rid of this algae.
Do be careful out there.
I'll be down in engineering. See you there.
Captain speaking. Report saved. You're dismissed.
Hey, what do you reckon? Michael's looking way too stressed to handle all this. Do you think he was right? And what if the orders are wrong? Nah. Just trying to put myself in his shoes. There's nothing wrong. Take this frisker. It'll tell you how close you are to the radiation source. You hunt down the source, I'll try to get the power back up here. Stay stuck pretty tight. The radiation level's low, but the frisker will still pick it up. Just don't go sleeping with it tucked up against your gut overnight, and you'll be fine. That's officer's work. I don't have clearance for neutron sources, but you do. Come on, it ain't that hard. Just keep an eye on the dosimetry. Watch yourself out there. The stairs are slick as hell down here with all this algae. The frisker will lead you to the neutron source. It will read hot. was that? You good? I could have sworn I heard screaming. I'll seal it. This vent and the whole passageway. But if it's a crew member, we ought to try to catch him. Another crew member still alive? Damn, that sounded a whole lot nastier than Timmy. Maybe we should help them. I'll seal this passage until we figure out what all the ruckus is about. At least you've got a gun if it comes to that. Anyway, you best get that source over to Kelly now.
She's waiting for me. He's not our enemy. Don't you get it? My wife, she's there, waiting for me. And now I know how to reach her. He came to join us, to join humanity, to finally unite us, to give us a purpose. We just have to stop fighting. All he wants is the key. And then he will bring us all together. The key, the artifact we took from the wreck at the North Pole. It has to be returned, and he will help us all. He will bring back my wife and Timmy. He will help us. He can do things we can't even imagine. The key, it must be returned. I'm worth nothing. He'll crush these boats just to get it. Return the key!
Man, what the hell was that?
Now, we're all in danger.
Stay professional. That was the enemy trying to get into our heads.
I've received the source and the apparatus to irradiate the compartments.
Now begin the decontamination. I don't want a single trace of that algae left on my boat.
Shouldn't we talk about what happened to Michael?
The enemy reaches into the mind itself and takes control of the host. It preys on weak minds. Keep your thoughts clean and clear.
The artifact structure is remarkably complex. I've placed it in the mass spectrometer in the science compartment.
It matters to the enemy, so the mainframe's been studying it ever since we found it.
Perhaps I should look over the data myself.
There's no urgency. The data is complex, and your focus is the submarine. I'll handle the artifact. We need access to the reactor. Until then, nothing else concerns you. Don't waste your time. They've been planning this for a long time. If the artifact belongs to the enemy, then they've been watching us for a very long time. His wife died in the mess hall. That, and the boy's death, is breaking him. Someone else will have to take over meal duty now. Return to your post and clear that algae. The reactor must be repaired.
Hello again. So, you lost him. He wanted to be with his wife so badly. It offered good things. It is hard to resist. He thinks it's right. Do you think so too? That depends. Maybe you should take a pill and ask the other side. You already lost one of them. Does it count? Think about what you want, because the clock's still ticking. Bye.
The rigs are ready. I tested one on the reactor door and it works. The algae dies under neutron radiation, like any other living thing.
Michael, he didn't look like himself.
The knife stopped his heart, and then the algae took control and started changing him. So the captain was right. It's a bioweapon, aimed at us. Now it's vital we clear the submarine with the rigs we've built. It'll halt it for a while, long enough for us to find a better way to fight it. If the biohazard reaches extreme levels, it could tear the hull apart from the inside, so be careful. This algae has knots, like the central hubs of a nervous system. Most of them are in the maintenance stairway. Place the sources at the knots, and the rest of the cells will die too. We now have access to the control room and the bioshield. Now we need to work out what's causing the pressure and temperature to rise.
I understand what needs to be done. Assign me to inspect the reactor, and I'll come up with a plan. I hope it can be safe, and we won't be forced to shut it down.
Michael wanted to stop the reactor for good.
He surrendered to the enemy. The reactor is the heart of the sub. We have to keep the power flowing. Then this is our last chance to decide what to do with it. At least we'll have access to the reactor and can understand what's happening. That's not an option. We must avenge our fallen crewmates. We must use every resource we have. Ready for your command?
Good work. The hull is repaired.
The shift's over. At last, we have a way to fight this algae, and the reactor's almost repaired. Now, keep an eye on the biohazard level, and don't let it climb too high. Otherwise, the biomass will grow enough to crack the hull, and the whole boat will implode. We all need to watch that algae. The reactor room has been looked over. Report and notes are available in the mainframe database. The lava lamp was found in the reactor room. Pretty fascinating. Get some rest in the officers' quarters. Then report to the captain. We should continue.
Michael's gone. Gone. Maybe he was right. Maybe we just give him the key and it stops.
Listen to yourself. It hollowed out a good man, and now it's using his voice through you.
I'm not converted. I'm tired of people dying for nothing.
It cannot get the key. Not ever.
You don't even flinch. He's gone and you're already doing math.
Someone has to. Grieve if you must. But the key stays locked and it stays with me.
Fine, fine. But remember my words when another one of us turns.
The cleanse worked. We bought ourselves some time. Try not to waste it, Yes, and I've stopped taking my pills. Seems like the dreams are contaminated with this algae too. I recommend everyone stop taking them. Keep them close and keep them working. Together we're a weapon. Apart, we'll all be dead.
Captain speaking. Saved. Now proceed with your task.
Hey, mind if I bend your ear for a minute? My hands are still shaking. I can't pull myself. That monster near the reactor? What the hell is up with that? We're still floating. I'd say that counts as winning. Long as the team holds, I like our odds. But when we start turning on each other, that's when I get nervous. Running low on jokes, Chief. That's how you know it's bad. Michael, the big bear of a guy, now gone off the deep end. He told me once about his wife. They were one hell of a couple. Fought their way through half the wars in Europe. This scar of his that he got from a landmine. So many crazy stories. Just gone.
Now we have access to the reactor. Good work. Now we need to fix it. It should help us fight the enemy. I told you already. I have my orders, you have yours. Keep the submarine ready for a fight. Then you hold them together. A crew that breaks is a crew the enemy has already boarded. We're near the sunken city. Let's determine where we are and continue our movement towards the enemy. Analyze the debris, and it should tell us what happened here.
It's hard to grasp, but it seems the ocean floor hasn't just shifted. According to our sensors, we're above an entire sunken city. It means means our enemy can reshape entire landscapes. I hope our home is safe.
They certainly didn't just add water to the oceans. Even melting the ice caps wouldn't add so much this fast. It seems they managed to sink the tectonic plate itself. That's why the whole seafloor has changed.
Not even close. We're deep underwater. Land can't sink that fast without anyone noticing.
We must understand what happened to the city. Collect as much information as you can.
Will our boat even be able to face that kind of power? We're nowhere near as strong as they are.
Seems like as long as we're underwater, we're safe.
The mainframe keeps working to crack the code of the artifact we recovered. It's revealed a heading towards those creatures' base.
Prepare to press on toward the answers. Let's find out what we're fighting. Now you see why we have to fight back.
They've drowned the whole island. We should stop them before it's too late.
We're all dead. They sank a whole city. Did you see that? Maybe Michael was right. Maybe we should surrender.
We must stand and fight. And we have the key. It can lead us to their home base. We're probably the only humans who can oppose them now. We need a working reactor, and we need a warhead.
I can't. We should stop this. We should just give him the damn key. Just don't touch me. You're all doomed.
Leave him. If he's a traitor, deal with him accordingly.
Then it's just the three of us left to fix everything.
I'm very close to fixing the reactor.
If you get manual access to the shafts, you can use the override command.
Is that even permitted?
I have command authority. Now gain access to the shafts. Kelly will help you with that.
I hope Sharon can fix the reactor without me.
Our numbers are dwindling. We must use our resources carefully.
Damn. We should just do our duty. I'll be waiting for you by the ICBM compartment.
Captain speaking. Acknowledged. Report saved.
He's alive in there, my chief. He's waiting.
Something's wrong with this whole section of the boat. The compartment's full of this algae. We need to be more aggressive about clearing it. And I can feel all this mess calling to me. It's so hard to explain. Don't think I'm weak. I can control myself, but I'm not so sure about Zack. He's so young. Just another victim of this boat. None of us should have been here in the first place. By protocol, we should have surfaced and surrendered, but there's such a thing as chain of command. And as long as the captain's alive, we follow his orders. I'm a scientist, not a warrior. I don't really get all this talk of duty. But I want to live, and our enemy isn't fond of the living, so I have to set priorities. To survive, we need to keep our heads down and watch what we do. And the captain's safely hidden there. No. Shit. I'm really worried about him. Things turned dangerous far too quickly. Right. About the warhead. You really should get over there. There should be a working terminal somewhere. And try not to run into that monstrosity. From what I've found, it's some kind of organic fusion of different crew members' body parts. It sounds and looks utterly vile, so be careful. Depends on what you're up against. I'm not sure it'll help, but at least it might hold it off for a while. The terminal will initiate the maintenance procedure. Wait until it finishes, then activate the missile extraction sequence. When it's done, I'll extract it from the maintenance terminal. You did it! The creature seems to have fused together everyone from the sleeping quarters. So gross. We must avoid this section for now. The creature mustn't reach the bridge. But the job's done. I opened the hatch and retracted the missile. Something's wrong with the reactor. Let's go.
Get away from me!
What's happening?
Get away from me!
I don't understand. They can save us. We just have to.
I've set up and prepared the drone for this. The clamps are ready. Take control of the drone and fly it to the warhead. Then detach one and bring it to the maintenance port. Good. One more thing. Be careful. There are several bioorganisms around the boat. Don't lose the drone. It's the only one we have with heavy lifting capability. Be mindful of your surroundings. The warhead seems fine. I've connected the control ports to the mainframe, so it'll be ready to deploy with the drone by the time we reach their base.
We've lost everyone, and now we want to use a nuclear weapon? Is that even right?
The whole of Britain was flooded. I'd say we've crossed into last resort territory.
Orders led us to this point. Michael, Zach, will it happen to us too in the end? Should we surrender, or do we keep fighting no matter what?
Stick to the plan. We must follow the captain's orders. Otherwise, it's a mutiny. I'm not happy about our situation either, but we're all in the same boat, so let's face it together. We only have one heavy lift drone, and we need it to start the sequence. Once the sequence starts, we'll have very little time to reach the other dimension. Go and rest, while we still have time. Then we go on with our regular shift.
You're still here, but that boy chose another side. How do you feel about it? Because you let him, by the choices you've made. Is that what matters most? Your duty. Right. And now you have to fight your enemy. Hope you win. Will winning make you happy? Think about it.
we're here. At last, we'll have our revenge on the enemy.
But tell me about this key. What is it, and why does it need so much power? I want to inspect the mainframe.
Yesterday, you were crying about being chief engineer and doing your duty. And now you're making demands?
Michael and Zack are dead. They surrendered to the enemy, and it's because of that thing you're hiding in your lab. Don't make a fool of...
The mainframe is studying the key. It's working perfectly. And I'm studying the algae. That's why the research room is off limits for now. Don't go checking up on me. Do your duty. We must prepare the submarine.
Yes.
As long as it's locked away and poses no immediate danger, we should focus on other things. But I'm trying to find a way to deal with it. The captain says we should fight. And we happen to have a weapon to test. Let's make every upgrade to the sub we can, and strike at those beings. Ready for your command, First Mate.
Good work. The hull is repaired.
We're so close to doing our duty. It all comes down to this. We've cracked the key. We found the temple. Now, we are prepared to fight. Don't waste your time. Go to the captain, report that everything's finally ready.
Shit! Fuck! What was that? Zach! Is that what's gonna happen to all of us? Fuck! And what are we? Just fucking tools. Fix that. Improve that. Take the warhead. And the moment we're no longer useful, they just throw us away. And who isn't? Look at us. You're still pretending everything is okay? And what if I can't? You'll shoot me? Or put me in quarantine? I'm sick of all that. Leave me alone.
Listening. Report saved. Return to your task.
Once we reach the temple, we'll have what we came for.
I know. The key is ready.
And the codes?
Authorization granted.
You've changed since you shut that door. I can hear it in your voice.
I'm focused. That's all. We finish this, no matter what.
The reactor holds, and the warhead is aboard. We finally have teeth. Trust is a peacetime currency, while at war, obedience will have to do. Give them a reason to hold the line. That is what a first mate is for. This is what you are for. The reactor's fixed. That's what truly matters. Leave the rest alone, first mate. Take the sonar, bring us within the temple's reign, and let us finish what we started.
We're here. We've reached it. The artifact led us to this place. Now we should use the warhead on the central temple. Is everything ready?
The warhead's ready and the drone is prepared. We need to be close to the temple structure. The drone's range is limited.
If the mainframe's right about the artifact and the temple, it will absorb the energy from the explosion and open a passage to the homeworld of those beings.
It's the enemy's base, so it's full of those mutants. But it seems they haven't noticed us yet. But be ready for an attack.
Use everything at your disposal at your discretion. We're in enemy territory now. Gather as much information as you can on the way to the temple.
We've never been this close to those beings, so every scrap of information is valuable. I just hope we'll have something to bring home.
Prepare to move. We're ready to strike our first real blow against them. Reach the temple and deploy the warhead. Don't hesitate, and we win. there's someone in the research station.
The key. We can't let anyone steal it.
Where is Sharon?
Shit. She's turned against us.
You have to stop her, fast.
She's as good as dead. The cult has poisoned her mind.
She's betrayed us, so we have to get rid of her.
The torpedo or drone shafts. She's resourceful. She'll find a way.
We can't let her leave the ship. The key must not reach the temple.
I'll prepare the drone and load the warhead. Time is of the essence.
Return the key. Yes. Saved. Now proceed with your task.
Get away from me. You, all of you, just used us like tools. They offer us freedom without death. I'm saving you, you fools. I saved the reactor our captain was trying to overclock. And now I'll save everyone. I reached out to him, and he answered. I heard the chief engineer. He told me to think about what I want instead of my duty. I should bring him the key, so they can begin the transformation. And with it, the world itself will be transformed. And he will save our crewmates. How can you not see? He is offering help. And we're just trying to nuke our only chance. I'll protect this new life. I will kill you for it!
It's the creature. It's breaking out of the ICBM bay and coming for you. There are 2 high-voltage transformers in the research section. Lure the creature between them, and the transformers will fry it. They take about 3 seconds to discharge, and the current is enough to destroy that thing. Just don't get caught in the current yourself. Be careful.
destroy the creature? The whole boat just lost power. What about the key? Did you bring it back? The key will open the passage to their dimension. Everything now depends on it. Finally. Now, it's just the two of us left. We must deliver the warhead to the target. Let's go to the bridge. I'll show you what we need to do. Okay, the warhead's ready. Now you should load it into the drone. The access command is already set. Now we can't cancel the explosion, but we should deliver it to the temple now. That's negligible. The blast will be inside the temple under a massive amount of water. More importantly, the temple will absorb that energy and channel it through the key to open a rift to the other dimension. Then it was all for nothing. Every sacrifice, every dead crewmate. If we get any chance of stopping them, we have to at least try.
We have no other option now.
We came so far. Now, everything depends on it. Captain, do you concur?
I concur. You are cleared to use the strategic weapon on the enemy temple. Target confirmed.
Now, load the warhead onto the drone, and let's open that rift. Warhead is loaded. Now, let's deliver it to the temple. Start the launch sequence. This is their dimension. And it looks like we crossed over unnoticed.
While we're unnoticed, we should regroup and find a way to destroy them.
It was only a theory, but this key allows us to use their own pathways. And our mainframe finally broke their code once we destroyed the temple that protected the key.
We still have the means to strike it down.
I'll come back to you with a plan. First, I need to analyze the data.
We must do what's necessary.
We'll save our home. First, we all need to rest.
Reached the end of the world. Now, fight your enemy and see where it leads you. Have fun.
Haven't noticed us. That means we have a little time to prepare. The mainframe calculated it. All that information comes from the key. It means we can trust the system we've built. It seems so. Most of the elements are the same, but the geometry of space is strange. Luckily for us, gravity behaves the same. We can stand on the ground and not float away. This is our last working shift. After this, we either kill that monster or die trying. So please, let's prepare the sub for the worst. The monitors glow. It gets into your head. How do I stop thinking about it? Well, there's no room to... Now the time has come to just... We're finally ready to do our duty. Report to the captain. We're ready to begin.
Captain speaking. Report saved. You're dismissed.
Just the two of us, huh? The scientist and the survivor. Then everything you love becomes one more voice in that choir. So, we don't fail. Stay sharp on the sonar. The key got us here. It's precision that gets us home. I've spent my whole life fighting it. And not just my life, other people's lives too. I made my peace with that a long time ago. Before you take that post, look at me. Everything comes down to the next hour. Everything. I've carried this further than you know, and it costs me more than I'll ever tell you. So whatever you think of me, of the captain, of the cost, leave it at the hatch. No reinforcements, no retreat, no next time. Just us and the one chance we made for ourselves. Lead us in clean, first mate. And let's finally end this.
Down to you, Kelly. And me. Lean crew for a heavy task. It will have to do. What's right or wrong is determined by survivors. Our job now is to make sure there are some. I sacrificed a great deal for a chance most never get. I would do it again. Almost every duty is if you follow it far enough, and we do it regardless. That is the way. The void distorts our sensors, but it seems the sonar is functioning, and we can move through the void freely. Lead us to the eye of the enemy. It's time to finish it.
We're at the heart of the beast, and our task now is to finish it.
Maybe not the best time, but better late than never. Let me lay out our mission for you. Our enemy is an ancient being that dwells in the phase dimension. We've studied it in secret for over 100 years. My family was among the best at it. We knew about the enemy and its plans to resurface and invade Earth, so we prepared for this. 3 generations of my family fought this war. They managed to steal the key from the cult, but their ship was lost in the Arctic during the expedition. And now, at last, we found them. They take many forms. Most are just genetic mutants, cells blended together. But the puppeteer stays hidden. It's a cross-dimensional being too ancient to determine when it first appeared on Earth.
Our mission was to recover a powerful artifact, the key, and to unlock its technology using our most advanced mainframe.
But the moment we started analyzing the key, the Aurora appeared, and the submarine was crippled. I found one of the cult's saboteurs and killed him, and we suspected there might be another. They were hunting for the key too.
We can't jeopardize the mission. If it had turned out you were one of the cult, I would have had to act fast. I'm still not sure I can trust anyone, but I can't run this ship alone.
Yes, I found one of the cultists, but too late. He ruptured the piping and the whole technical corridor began to flood. So I closed the hatch. It was the cult. They would have started all of this with or without the key. Us analyzing it probably forced them to move early. Either way, the war has begun.
The key leads us to the temple, and finally here, to the phase dimension, where our enemy hides.
Now we must reach it and destroy it. It won't bring back the dead, but it will destroy our enemy once and for all, and give humanity a shred of hope for the future. Sort of. With the temple, they can focus their influence. And since the temple is connected to this pocket dimension, we could use it to cross over from our world. We don't know what technology they possess, but they can manipulate energy and matter directly. They do it through the extra dimensions, and it takes some effort, so the Aurora sure was demanding for them. Our enemy invades analog minds, our brains, our thoughts, born of quantum fluctuations. So, for 100 years, we've been building a binary mind, one the enemy can't invade. Alan Turing was one of us, and the cultists in the government had him killed. It wasn't easy, but here we are. We've built a system that can store human experience and human minds. And that can destroy our enemy. We have the capability to digitize human minds, so we will all become the weapon. And now it may be our only chance to win this war. The cult had likely been planning it for a long time. So they created this Aurora to wipe out all digital electronics at once.
We have everything we need. The mainframe has already hacked the key's code.
Now we need to reach that monster at the center of the cradle and connect everything to the mainframe to destroy the creature.
This is our final mission.
We will use our own experiences and thoughts inside the mainframe. This will save humanity. The submarine has special harpoon connectors. We've tested them a few times before. They'll link our mainframe directly to the creature. We will give our lives to a higher purpose, but our minds will be living inside the mainframe. So if we succeed, we'll still be on the submarine, in a way.
We passed the point of no return when we entered this dimension. Now, we must do our duty.
We must save humanity and destroy the beast, and we have the weapon to do it.
So put on your headset. Lead us to the Eye of the Beast. And let's deal with it together. Now we fight it. Initiate the connection.
Now, everything depends on our mainframe, and we're ready to make our sacrifice. Take the pill. I will connect you and myself to the mainframe. There is only one way to find out. We came all this way to destroy that thing. If it doesn't work, those who come after us will do it better.
You finally arrived. Take your place, and do your task. Don't bother the others. You have a job to do. Coordinating, reviewing reports from every system. We are the perfect weapon. I must continue. For humanity. A small house, 2 ex-wives. No children. Too complicated. I hadn't seen my parents in 20 years. This boat is my life. My crew. My duty.
Humanity will destroy it. The weapon is working. The creature's tough, but I've almost found its weak spots. we will destroy it. My whole life was for this moment. So many lives were lost. We could not fail.
The mind of numbers is still a mind. I will read it. The guilt you carry, I will lift it from you. Choose, for once, choose. Choose me.
You finally arrived. Take your place, and don't bother the others. You have a job to do.
Humanity will destroy it. The weapon is working.
Let the shaking stop. Let everything stop. You served a mission. I offer a purpose. Your trembling is a song. Let it join the choir.
Humanity will destroy it. The weapon is working.
Every answer you chase lives inside the string. Every answer you chase lives inside the string. Cry, little flame. I hear every tear.
So, you've reached the end and chose to become their tool. You chose to merge your minds with theirs, and you all failed. Your mind comes from another place. It can't be bent or sterilized. You're quite different. You can shape this world. They just wasted their lives, lost their minds. And the Great One will break them. But you can still fight it. Go back and make different choices. Save your crew, and I will show you a proper path.
You are always going to kneel. One thought, one string, no more. One thought, one string, no more. You